Welcome home, baby. Kick off your shoes. Let me turn the lights down low and wash away your blues. Rest your head and let's get lazy. Let's take it slow. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home.
Private jets, presidential suites, fancy cars, exquisite jewelry. Few can deny the seductive power of luxury. Hello and welcome to Luxury Time. I'm Lisa Mangaldas, and over this brand new series, I'm going to provide an insider's view into the best of the luxury industry. Over the next few months, we'll provide a window into the most luxurious experiences imaginable. We visit some of the world's most opulent hotels. To sample their extraordinary hospitality. We dine at restaurants so decadent, they have me salivating even before the menu arrived. And right now, I'm on cloud 9. We drive cars that scream road presence.
Drop.
We'll bring you diamonds fit for queens and even meet some ourselves. We savor brands that exemplify the highest standards of quality. Luxury officially has a new address.
Absolute perfection.
Where better to begin than Basel World, the definitive luxury watch destination. So what makes people spend hundreds of thousands on timepieces? Let's head over to Switzerland to find out. Basel World is big. With 30 kilometers of corridors showcasing the best in horological design and craftsmanship, it's any watch lover's dream.
It's always an adventure to be here.
It's international, it's unique. The vibe, the buzz is incredible.
We come to Basel every year to really see the latest and greatest from the watch industry.
With over 1,500 exhibitors presenting their latest offerings, a whopping 80% of global watch sales for the year ahead are generated at the fair. A large part of the appeal of Basel World is the unveiling of some of the finest creations in the luxury watch space. Let's take a look at some of this season's exciting launches. Luxury watchmaking is a celebration of precision, elegance, and craftsmanship. With black being the color of the season, Bulgari's Octo Ultranero Finissimo Tourbillon combined the sophistication of Italian design with Swiss technical refinement. The legendary Octo combines the world's thinnest mechanical tourbillon movement with an opulent contemporary black exterior. The brilliance of the lacquered dial and a stunning setting make this watch a hot favorite.
2 years after the slimmest tourbillon ever, the Finissimo, we have developed on the same movement base, Finissimo again, the slimmest ever minute repeater, which is breaking any record, so it's a double record, the slimmest case and the slimmest movement ever for a minute repeater.
The spectacular and flamboyant Serpenti Incantati also tested my ability to resist temptation. For the first time, the serpent actually coils around the dial, and the softer and more contemporary stylized silhouette surrounds the wrist with the shimmering sparkle of diamonds and rubelites.
Serpenti is a great collection, is a signature of the brand. But it's important for us to give to our clients each time a different way to wear the Serpenti. When you see the Serpenti Incantati, is the perfect blend between the Italian design contents and our amazing craftsmanship. As one of the most iconic jewel maker in the world, and now even as one of the most iconic watchmaker in the world.
Chopin, as always, spelled timeless elegance. Since 1976, the Happy Diamonds by Chopin have seen several beautiful avatars. And this year, the brand again revisited this iconic design. The Happy Diamonds watch exudes classic femininity with prong-set diamonds whirling freely across a textured mother-of-pearl background.
One of our most important collections is 40 years old, actually the Happy Diamond concept, which consists of a little diamond or more diamonds freely moving around watches and pieces of jewelry. And it's probably the DNA of Chopin, I would say.
Joyful diamonds, dreamy designs, and iridescent colors characterize the new jewelry collection by Chopin.
Precious Chopin is really part of the high jewelry collection, and the high jewelry collection, I would say, started really with the partnership in Cannes 18 years ago, and we dress and accessorize the most beautiful actresses from everywhere in the world, including, of course, India. And Precious Couture is really an inspiration from the haute couture fashion houses, where all the lace work, and I try to recreate the same within the high jewelry.
Longines at Basel World unveiled the iconic Dolce Vita steel and gold. The timeless glamour of these new models left no stone unturned in charming the woman of today. The brand also showcased its lady collection, dedicated to equestrian sports. We'll now take a quick break on Luxury Time, but more from Basel World when we return.
Welcome home, baby. Kick off your shoes. Let me turn the lights down low and wash away your blues. Rest your head and let's get lazy. Let's take it slow. Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home.
Welcome back to Luxury Time. Today we're talking about the best of Basel World. Luxury watchmakers sought to push the boundaries of style and engineering using experimental new materials. Let's take a look. Basel World 2016 showcased the finest timepieces from the icons of watchmaking. The tourbillon, which compensates for the effect of gravity, and the chronographs, which help measure the split of a second, were certainly among the highlights. Rado literally opened its heart for watch lovers with its ultra-light, true open-heart design. A stylized cutout in the mother-of-pearl plate provides a tantalizing glimpse of the mechanical movement without revealing its secret. A 500-piece limited edition, this beauty makes a strong style statement. Breitling's Avenger Hurricane spells boldness, innovation, and performance. It is 3.3 times lighter than titanium and 5.8 times lighter than steel. And above all, it's ultra-resistant to scratches, friction, and corrosion. On the other hand, the limited edition Breitling Heritage Super Ocean Chronoworks incorporated 5 new technological advancements that enhanced the movement's energy efficiency and pumped up its already impressive 70 hours of winding autonomy to a full 100 hours.
We'll build up a new team to make the to study how we could improve the efficiency of our movement. This team composed of course, design and developments, our best laboratory watchmakers, specialists in terms of material, chemists, and even mathematician to improve the geometry of wheels. We named that a team ChronoWorks, which is about the same as a racing team at a car manufacturer.
At Rolex, the flagship models included the new Cosmograph Daytona, Oyster Perpetual Air King, and Datejust 41, with the new generation mechanical movements. The brand's emblematic superlative chronometer designation has been refined with performance criteria that exceed pre-existing watchmaking standards. This year, the master watchmaker Omega launched 6 chronometer movements and introduced new materials and techniques, bringing added edge to their horological repertoire. The Speedmaster Moon Phase chronograph, which follows the phases of the moon, is a timepiece well worth gazing at. It was also the first watch ever to be worn on the lunar surface. Raymond Weil decided to celebrate its 40th anniversary in style with a very exciting musical partnership. At Basel World 2016, they presented the Beatles limited edition watch. This new milestone in the Music Icons series celebrates the greatest band of all time.
In our partnership with Universal, we have built something which will be totally dedicated to this new generation in order to bring music to our most important digital platform, the website. So the partnership will not just be a one-shot deal, it's something that we will develop on a long-term basis.
We're now going to take another quick break on Luxury Time, but stay tuned for how the top luxury watchmakers view the Indian market when we return.
Welcome home, baby. Kick off your shoes. Let me turn the lights down low. Wash away your blues, rest your head and let's get lazy. Let's
Welcome back to Luxury Time. With the Indian consumer coveting luxury goods like never before, the subcontinent is a market that no watchmaker wants to leave behind. Here's how some of the big brands at Basel World view India's growth story. According to an ASSOCHAM study, the Indian luxury market is expected to cross $18.3 billion by the end of 2016, from $14.7 billion in 2015, growing at a compound annual growth rate of about 25%. Encouraged by India's market potential, luxury watchmakers are eager to carve a niche for themselves in the country.
India, we have actually been growing at more than 25% CAGR for the last, I think, from our inception. So it's been a great journey for us in India. The Indian consumer, we have realized, really values, technology and really values substance in their product, and that's what Seiko delivers.
TAG Heuer launched their much-awaited Heuer 02 Tourbillon and the TAG Heuer Connected Watch. Smart, slick and super functional, the brand aims to take the Indian market by storm.
Indians love luxury as a natural way of behaving. Indians love art. So the market for India will be phenomenal. I think India might one day even be bigger than China for the market of luxury. So India, you cannot underestimate India. I'm not interested in next year. I'm more interested in 10 years. So India is the perfect country to invest. It's the perfect country to try to be the first.
Swiss watchmaker Karl F. Bucherer launched its new look for the brand at Basel World this year. Reminiscent of the precious heritage of Karl F. Bucherer, the new distinctly golden look lends itself to the unique strengths of the brand. Elegant timepieces like the Monero Flyback for men and the Pathos Swan for women were on display, reflective of the origin and inspiration of the brand.
Our company was founded back in 1888 in the heart of Switzerland, in the center by Karl Friedrich Bucherer in Lucerne. And now it's time to tell the story to the whole world about this beautiful, beautiful city. Most of you viewers have most probably been there already in Lucerne, and to tell the new campaign and to explain about the real values and heritage of this stunning brand, which is more than 125 years old.
The brand is all set to make it big in India by opening its flagship store here soon. After many years of retailing, Ulysse Nardin, known for its famed anchor logo, is willing to do whatever it takes to find a place on the wrists of discerning Indians. With its high-precision clocks across airports in India, the brand at Basel World 2016 celebrated 25 years of the Marine collection with their latest watch, the Marine Chronograph Annual Calendar, a mechanical gem that is a worthy descendant of their marine chronometers.
We took an existing movement, a chronograph movement, an in-house movement, and we added only 6 to 7 movement parts, and we created an annual calendar out of it. That is the very DNA of Ulysse Nardin. Ulysse Nardin, a very high brand awareness. We are well known. People like our product, and unlike probably many other watch companies, for Ulysse Nardin, India was very important for us in terms of communication that is seen throughout the country.
we've seen some of the most exquisite timepieces on display at Basel World. But what do the world's most sought-after watchmakers wear on their own wrists? Here's a look at some of their personal favorites.
I have a Tag Heuer connected watch on my wrist. And I think it's just brilliant to have all the connection. You know, I can have all my information, you know, all the mails, the results in sport. My wife just called, you see. So I think the watch is fantastic.
The re-edition of the very iconic first Happy Diamond, which used to be a man's watch, we have re-editioned it in 150, comes in 150 pieces in rose gold and 150 in white gold.
That is a piece already the Buchers were producing in the 60s and 70s, and I wanted to release it again in a much bigger size. Previously it was in a 38 mil, and of course, but also with this retro style, you know, and this Monero flyback. For the moment, yes, it is my favorite.
It's one of our latest products for the Basel Fair. It's the Freelancer Thermatic Diver. It's 300 meters waterproof, and it's certainly one of the best products.
This is another execution on the Octo family. It's the thinnest movement in the world, one of the thinnest movements in the world with the skeleton execution.
Whether you're still wondering what makes watches so special, or whether you're among those willing to spend a small fortune on one, here's my 2 cents. Time is the greatest luxury of all. A beautiful watch isn't just a status symbol. It's a reminder that your time is to be appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next week. Next week on Luxury Time, we spoil ourselves at 3 of the most opulent presidential suites in the country.